are one of those luxurious type foods that they get made to order, but I thought I'd also do a little avocado puree and some beautiful salmon eggs on top. All gluten-free, I might add. Beautiful. So, Adrian, what I'll do is I'll get you to start with the eggs. I'll get you to crack 3 egg whites and I'll get you to take it up to a soft peak. Pop the egg yolks, you can either pop it into that bowl or straight into my bowl. Okay. And I can start using that as well.
I can do that.
Now, what I've already gone ahead is activated the yeast. It's very, very simple. You just get the sachet of yeast, cut it open, obviously. Nice. Pop it straight into the bowl. And then what you need to feed on is the sugar. So you add the sugar and then 1.5 cups of milk. Now, this will take about 5 minutes. And as you can see, it foams up. The yeast eats the sugar. And again, it's activated and ready to go. All right, so the flours I'm going to be using is I'm going to use buckwheat flour, so straight into the bowl. And I'm also going to use quinoa flour, which is, again, a high-protein flour. It's really lovely to use, but it's gluten-free. Now, I've got my activated yeast, and I'll pop that straight into my bowl. And then with a whisk, I'm just going to fold that in softly as well.
You're making me work really hard. I've just about got a sweat up here.
All right, perfect. Now, I've got my pan. I'm going to add a little bit of extra virgin olive oil.
Now I can see why my mum had the little electric beaters. It's a lot easier. But that's come up beautifully. You want to fold that through?
And you just want to gently fold this through the mixture.
The idea with the blini, I think you've nailed it here, is light and fluffy. Yeah. With all that egg white in there, looks beautiful.
There we go. So, I've got my pan ready to go. And just a little bit in each one.
Oh, like a little pancake.
All right, that will take a couple of minutes. Now, Adrian, in the meantime, we're going to make the avocado puree. So these, again, are really, really simple ingredients. If you did want to have this completely dairy-free, obviously you could use a different type of milk in the blini, but I'm going to use my full-fat yoghurt. I've got an avocado ready to go. So, great form of creamy, monounsaturated fat to actually add into this. And I love using the avocado. OK, and Adrian, I'll just get you to roughly chop a little bit of that dill for me. And I've also got a garlic clove. We'll just break it up a little bit so it's easier to puree.
And I've got some lemon there. Do you want me to squeeze some lemon juice?
A little bit of lemon juice would be perfect. And I'm just going to get a pinch of salt as well.
I'm glad you put the salt in. Here we go.
All right, I'm going to puree till this is smooth. And then what I'm going to do is, once the blinis are cooked, I'm going to pipe them up because that looks very fancy. I've got a little star nozzle, and then we can put the salmon roe on top of them. All right, I'm going to add a little bit of yogurt just to kind of intensify the creaminess and luxurious element of this. I'm going to make some more blinis, and then I'm going to excitingly pipe this on and we can eat them. The blinis are ready. You can smell that buckwheat. It's a really strong smell. All right, now what I'll get you to do is I'll get you to pipe the avocado mixture and then I'll put the salmon roe on top.
So you just want a little circle in the middle?
Yeah, I've used a little star nozzle so it looks quite pretty. Yeah, beautiful.
There we go. Is that enough for you? Little tiny one in the middle?
Great.
Is that for you, is it, the tiny one in the middle?
No, I'm going to have all of them. This is the kind of stuff I do like to eat in abundance when you do get the opportunity.
Don't be shy with that caviar.
Don't worry.
There we go.
Beautiful.
I'm going to hop straight into one of these.
Go for it.
What do you think? I'm not even going to use a fork. I'm going to pick it up with my finger, squeeze it together. I'm going to eat it like a taco. It's like a salmon taco with a buckwheat
Hang on. That's not quite the luxurious item I want to be going for. This is a royal, beautiful blini.
It is. It's a cracker. Zoe, that is delicious. The blini's cooked all the way through. It's nice and light and fluffy. The buckwheat flavour's there. The salmon caviar is gorgeous, and the avocado sets it off beautifully. Well done.
Thank you. You know what? It's got that lovely richness from the puree, and the salmon roe just has that gorgeous, delicate oiliness and saltiness. Love this.